You have 10 plus years of experience in PHP, but are you ready for a senior PHP developer interview? Top companies aren't just looking for a coder. They want a problem solver, an efficient memory manager, and a concurrency expert. Today, I'll break down some common PHP questions that senior developers must prepare for. Question 1. Explain the concept of namespaces in PHP and how they help with code organization. Question 2. What are the different ways to handle exceptions in PHP? Question 3. Describe the concept of object-oriented programming, OP, in PHP. Question 4. Explain the difference between abstract classes and interfaces in PHP. Question 5. What are the different types of variables in PHP? Question 6. Explain the concept of type hinting in PHP. Question 7. Describe the different ways to iterate over an array in PHP. Question 8. What are the advantages of using a database with PHP? Question 9. Explain the different ways to connect to a database in PHP. Question 10. How do you prepare and execute SQL queries using PHP? Question 11. What are the different ways to handle file uploads in PHP? Question 12. How do you validate user input in PHP to prevent security vulnerabilities? Question 13. What are some common security best practices for PHP applications? Question 14. Explain the concept of sessions in PHP and how they work. Question 15. Describe the different ways to handle user authentication in PHP. Question 16. What are the benefits of using a PHP framework? Question 17. Describe the advantages of using a template engine in PHP. Question 18. What are some popular PHP frameworks you have used? Question 19. What are some of the most common use cases for PHP? Question 20. Explain the concept of caching in PHP and how it can improve website performance. Question 21. What are some techniques for debugging PHP code? Question 22. Describe the concept of dependency injection, DI, in PHP. Question 23. Explain the concept of closures in PHP. Question 24. How can you optimize PHP code for better performance? Question 25. What are some common design patterns used in PHP? Question 26. Explain the concept of auto-loading in PHP. Question 27. Explain the use of the but construct. Method in PHP classes. Question 28. What is the purpose of the but destruct method in PHP classes? These real-world PHP interview questions are what hiring managers ask senior developers. Comment PHP Pro if you found this helpful. Like plus, share to help others ace their interviews. Subscribe for deep dives into PHP, Laravel, data structures, and system design. See you in the next video. Until then, keep coding, keep growing.